I would say two of my all-time favorite stones in the blue world, like truly. And to combine these together, it just works. I mean, Larimar and Lapis, it is stunning, brand new today.
Do you know what's so crazy about this? Do you know that in 30 years of design, well, actually, 48 years of actually designing and being in the jewelry business, 30 years with the Mind Find show. This is the very first time, the very first one and only time that we combine these two materials, and I can't believe it.
I thought so.
And you know, when we started playing with this, and we were looking at, we were looking at different things we do. This is really hot trend right now, which is something we've done on and off in our design career. But a layering effect like this, where you've got these kind of a bib type, waterfall type designs, are really, really in big demand right now. Because what you're doing is you're just automatically layering. You're making one purchase, but you're getting you're getting three completely different necklaces in one. By making one purchase, one buy. This is the very first time that I've done this, but it has two of probably my favorite blue materials in it. So you have this really, really super high grade. When I say super high grade, this is the triple.
Best of the best.
Look, this is AAA, AA grade Afghani lapis. When I was in Tucson this year, I will tell you, I wish you would have come, because you know what? Like it's so crazy. What do I always say? It's not what you see in Tucson, it's what you don't see. Now, I will tell you guys right now, I saw a ton of lapis this year in Tucson. It just took me back. I was just like, I was floored. I could not believe how much lapis. I mean, there were people there from Afghanistan selling, I haven't seen that in a decade, of people actually, lapis dealers with lapis rough for sale. And not big quantities, but there was some that probably, there was maybe a ton here and there. I mean, I haven't seen that in 10 years. Not a single piece of it looked like that lapis. There was not a single piece. So everything on the market, which reiterates what I've been saying for so long, is now it's all denim lapis. Now, and I saw different grades. I did see some high-grade denim lapis, but it's usually, with denim, it's like a really, really soft light blue, the color of denim. That's why you do denim lapis, right? But there's even different degrees of denim lapis.
My ring.
This is all AAA grade, super, super high-grade Afghani lapis. This comes from the rural regions in the Hindu Kush mountains of Afghanistan, where it's mined in small pockets by villages. This material literally does not exist anymore, and the only reason that you're even seeing and you won't see any beads. If you see the size of the beads on this, it's small, right? Yeah. Well, what that is, it's small material that I had left over, small end cuts that I could make round beads, guys. I'm just telling you. Otherwise, I am not cutting this material up to make beads. I just can't do it. The Larimar. Okay, I brought you a big piece of Larimar.
Oh, I never saw that one. Oh, that's a beauty.
So I brought you a big piece of Larimar. Okay, here's the thing with Larimar, right? And you have an affinity for Larimar. She's a Caribbean soul.
Yes,
Lynn, if she told you, I know enough about her. I know that she actually had a house in the Caribbean. So she gets it. She knows it. Larimar I've got a long history with Larimar. Larimar is really interesting. It's a one resource material. It only comes from in the mountains. There's one deposit in the mountains in the Dominican Republic. It was discovered in 1914 by a monk. Is actually when you go back, they discovered it in 1914. It never hit the market to 1974. I found out about this in my younger days when I was first getting out and about. I think the first time I was introduced to it was 1976 or early 1977. And that's when my hair was much longer. I had a beard.
You had curly hair too.
I had curly hair. Yeah. And I traveled a lot. And I was introduced to Larimar. And it's one of the only materials, I think, or one of the very few, I wouldn't say the only, but one of the very few materials in my life that I've never been able to buy directly right from the source.
You always said that.
And I've been to this mine. I got introduced to it, like I said, I believe it was 77. You know, I try to always go mine direct. And I've never really been able to do a deal directly, even though I know the people that are operating it. And I never can get, if I get the quality, which is what you're looking at here, and the rough I brought, and this is what you want. This is the quality that you want. For me to get this quality, I can't get the price that I need. Or if I get the price I need, I can't get the quality that I need. So funny enough, I've got a source, and I think I kind of messed myself up by saying this on air. I probably never should have. So all of a sudden, my source dried up. So I probably shot myself in the foot. But what you're seeing here is some of the last Larimar that I have. I'm not saying I can't get any more. Hopefully down the road, something will change.
But it's pricey.
But it is very, very, very hard to get. You've seen now, have you seen the prices of it?
It's
Holy
absolutely
cats.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
You know, and I saw a lot of it in Tucson, but all of it is in cab form. And they're all free-form designs. There is no standard cabochon or anything. Where, you know, you have a calibrated size. It's all larger, free-form type designs, freedom pieces.
And it's the first time in 30 years we do very little in Jay's collection, and in all of our jewelry collections for that matter, of Larimar because of that reason. It is, and a combination, like I said, it is soft and beautiful blue with the depth and the saturation of that lapis. Look at that on Angie from afar, up close. It is absolutely beautiful. And here's the thing, we're launching it today. We took 20% off. The HSN price will be, which is still unheard of, anywhere near under $200. It will be $179. So it is the first presentation. It is wildly popular, as we knew it would be. It's a full 18 inches in length. 99% of Jay's necklaces are going to include a 2 3/4 inch extender in the back, so that way you can adjust it to whatever neckline that you're wearing, which is wonderful. That was recommendations from you through the years, which makes it so easy because you can put it on by yourself and you can adjust it by yourself. But it's the first time in this combination. It'll work back to everything. It can be your true status signature piece that you become known for. And I will tell you, if you saw anything like this in the Caribbean on a cruise line where they do feature Larimar and some lapis, I will tell you will be paying in the multi hundreds, if not thousand, honestly, for this look. I mean, that is how rare to be able to go direct and have this opportunity for Jay to, you know, obviously be able to have these wonderful connections and your fabulous team. And if you're new, you're just tuning in, I always take it for granted. But Jay, every little nook and cranny, every stone is hand cut, polished, every piece is handcrafted with the majority of everything that we offer.
With us, we have it for people who haven't shopped with us. People that have shopped with us, you probably heard this so many times, you just go, God, Jay, say something different.
But we got to remember, we welcome so many, we forget, you know.
But I do forget a lot of times that we do have, you know, people that are just tuning in. We're a very, very niche business. So everything that you see on the Mind Find show is all completely individually hand-created from scratch, from the raw materials in shop. And so we don't farm anything out. We're not buying from other people. We're not showing other people's designs. So everything is done hand done by us from scratch. And so you really get the ultimate, not only the value, but ultimate quality.
I cannot wait for you to see this in person. That's all I can say. Oh, I've seen my mystery box, Jay.